But just for those people that don't know, I'm with Toby Young, who's the founder of the Free Speech Union, who's supporting Graham Linehan in this trial. Toby, can you tell us a bit more about it today?
Well, Graham's on trial for assault because he knocked the phone out of the hands, as I understand it, of a trans rights activist who was filming him and some colleagues, I think, going into the Battle of Ideas event around this time last year outside Church House. And I don't want to say more, I don't want to prejudice the trial.
Right, okay.
But the Free Speech Union is supporting Graham.
Okay, and can you tell us a little bit more about when Graham came into the country on the 1st of September and what happened to him?
Yeah, so he came on Monday into the UK from America. He got off a transatlantic flight at Heathrow and was met by 5 armed police officers. They arrested him, interrogated him, detained him for around 16 hours, and only released him when his blood pressure became so high he had to go to A&E at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, so how has this affected him personally? Have you spoken to him since then?
Yeah, saw him yesterday, and he seems okay. I think he got a bit of a health scare in the small hours of Tuesday morning, but seems to have recovered since then.
Okay, so you're the founder of the Free Speech Union. I'm a big advocate of free speech. In fact, I am a member of the Free Speech Union as well. So what advice would you give to people that want to speak out on this issue, other than join the Free Speech Union?
That would be my advice. We fought over 4,500 cases now since 2020, since setting it up in 2020. And if you look in our case database, about 40% of the people we've defended have been gender critical. That is, they've got into trouble for saying they don't think biological men should share women's spaces. That is the front line when it comes to defending free speech in this country, as we saw when Graham arrived at Heathrow on Monday.
And how do you think it's got this far? How did we let it get this far?
I think the TRAs have been very effective.
The trans rights activists,
The trans rights activists at promoting their agenda, silencing critics. They've done it through a combination of being quite intimidating, I think, successfully cancelling people who dissent from trans rights dogma. Also, just persuading almost the entire professional class, with a few heroic exceptions, that they're on the right side of history. That this is like the gay rights issue 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
Yeah, that was a civil rights issue,
Yeah, and everyone's going to end up on the same side as them in due course, so you might as well get with the programme now. It's extraordinary, really, how effective they've been at capturing institutions, including the Metropolitan Police. But I think thanks to the heroic fight back of various gender-critical activists, they now no longer have everything their own way, and there's now a real debate about this taking place, and we have kind of landmark decisions like that of the Supreme Court going their way. So the tide seems to be turning, but I don't think we're quite Turf Island.
No, not quite. But do you think we'll win this?
I think, will Graham win this particular case? I don't know.
Well, the fight against the ideology.
Yes, I do. I think we'll look back on some of the things we did to children in this era in 10, 20 years' time as absolutely horrifying, as a scandal unfolding in our midst that far too many people didn't speak up about.
Yeah. Toby, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.